This podcast should have been canceled a long time ago, but yet it still keeps going. Like myself and everything else I do. How's that for an intro? Not that good. Hey folks, how you doing? If you're wondering why you listen to this on the Josh Jack Network channel, just got a random strike on my regular channel. YouTube gave me a strike for a JoshCast episode I put up years ago? 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So, I'm going to be posting on this channel for the next week. In the meantime, if you're listening to this before January 30th, 2023, another episode of Tales from the Shit. That's right, folks. More poop material. And I don't have a lot, but I have enough for a show. As far as my board week goes, I did my open mic this past Monday. You know, we had one more comic than usual. We only been averaging 6 comics, which is pretty sad. We had 7 this time. Wow, this thing's really taken off. And then we had 2 audience members. And show ended pretty quickly, but I talked to some comics after the show and hung out. It was pretty fun. But it was okay. And then Wednesday, I went to the tap room in Jersey. First time in a month. They put me on first. I got there early, which is good. I did the same jokes kind of from Monday night. I got some laughs. Wouldn't say I killed, but, you know, some of it went good, some of it didn't. Tried stuff out. And if you saw the channel, I put up a short. That short was not the best clip. I have better clips on video than that if we get better laughs. But I put that up as a practice. I want to start practicing, putting, shorts up. And then you saw the captions and stuff. Started working on that kind of stuff. I don't think it's going to help my channel grow, but it's nice to have. And then Friday night, I stayed in. I had Chinese food. I didn't feel like going out. And then Saturday, I went out to Cold City. It was actually nice out. It was like 40-something degrees. And I was going to start a video blog. I only had one clip from it. It was some Eagles fans in the street going, EAG, being douchebags. And I was going to put it up, but it was only one clip. So I went to Stowe's, got a shot of beer. I went to big-ass slices. I got a slice of pepperoni and a water. A big slice of pepperoni and a water. Then I went to Nationals, which I don't know why I've been going there. And I had 2 beers there. And I was talking to I was sitting at the bar and there was like 4 seats open. And the cunt that worked there said, could you slide over so I could get through? And I was like, you fuck. I was mad. I was like, you bitch. So I moved over to the end of the bar. And then this college kid was talking to me and stuff. And he was like, are you an Eagles fan? And I said, no, I don't care if they win or lose. Like, yeah, same here. We were talking and stuff. And I told him that I run a comedy open mic and it got canceled and stuff. And he was laughing about it. And he said, yeah, he's like, everybody cares about the stupid game and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, where are you guys from? He's like, South Jersey. And I said, oh, I go to this place called Tap Room in South Jersey. You guys should go this Wednesday. He said, all right, we're going to try to make it. I doubt he will, but I just told him about it. That'd be cool if they show up, but highly doubtable. And then when I left the bar, I told the bouncer, he was like, tell us some jokes. And I said, I'm not going to do my act right here. I said, I'll send you a clip, but I'm not going to tell jokes. And then he started telling me old street jokes. He was like, what do you call when you playing a party in space? And I was like, you played it. And he was like, oh, you know that one? I was like, yeah, I know a lot of these jokes. And he would just tell me all these dumb street jokes. And then I was like, okay. So I walked around the area. I went inside this nice hotel. And I took a piss. And then I just drove back home, farting in my car. And that was pretty much it for my stupid board of the week. Not much, I know. I did 2 comedy open mics. And as far as what's on the channel for next week, I can't promise anything. I would like to do a prank call show, but I say that every week, don't I? But we'll see what happens. But the Josh Jack channel will not be up until, I guess, next Sunday, if I'm lucky. We'll see. But I'll be posting on this channel, the Josh Jack Network, until then. And that's all I can say to you folks. So I checked out the public freakout commentary. I'm not going to talk about much. You guys saw that story with the 5 cops, the 5 black cops that killed the one guy. They try to say it was motivated by racism. I don't know how that happens, but man, the media tries to do whatever they can to spin it the way they want, but I don't want to turn this into a conservative podcast. That's how you get strikes in the first place, YouTube. Well, let's get to the on news here. CEO faces backlash after quoting Martin Luther King Jr. and announcing layoffs. Martin Luther Jr. How a Long Island car crash saved a family in the Ukraine. Oh, if it wasn't for that car crash, I never would have spilled my vodka. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. That's a bad impression. Results released and girls requested for DNA evidence of Santa. When they say DNA, they mean sperm, right? Okay, I don't know. This rare asteroid may be 70,000 times the global economy. Now NASA is sending a spaceship to explore it. Inside a U.S. neo-Nazi homeschool network with thousands of members. The world's longest flight spent more than 2 months in the air. Man, imagine going somewhere for 2 months. How the hell could you fucking sleep through that? A lot of poops, I couldn't do that if you paid me. Ghislaine Maxwell's failing stages, insane Prince, Andrew Bath's sex photo. That's a lot that going in there. There's no whiskey in mini bottles of Fireball, so customers are suing for fraud. That's what made me puke in Miami. You guys remember? I bought like not a mini size, but a decent sized bottle, and I was puking. It was Satan's cum. That's why I was puking, folks. I'm suing. I'm gonna get fucking richer off this shit. I got evidence too. I was on live stream. McDonald's begins testing strawless lids in select markets. I like the straw. Some people hate the straw. I like the straw. These ants were trained to sniff out cancer. Thames water and Severn Trent water are still using Downsend to find leaks. My son asked for Minnie Mouse underwear, and I realized we have a big problem. Uh-oh, her son's going to go to Japan soon, buying stinky Japanese girls' underwears, which is probably guys' underwears in Japan. Wisconsin Supreme Court candidate is trying to open a gun range that serves alcohol. 29-year-old woman arrested after enrolling at a New Jersey high school, posing as a freshman. That's awesome. That's something out of a movie. Let's read a little bit more into this, if there is any. A woman was apprehended in New Jersey this week using a forged birth certificate. The woman, she's Asian, so that she can get away with it. You can't tell these days. Faces a single third-degree charge of false government document. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I heard the first day she was spiking the volleyball a little too hard. I don't know what. She was pretending to be a freshman. Some of the girls I know asked, how did she hang out, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty weird. But I can imagine someone doing that. Google's Music LM is astronomically good at making AI generate music, but not released it due to copyright concerns. One-legged suspect beats cop with a makeshift brass knuckles, tries to pee on them, and then free without bail. NYPD prosecutors, Upper East Side. Alright, there's a lot going on in there. Researchers look a dinosaur in its remarkably preserved phase. Threatened shark meat is being served as fish and chips in Australia. Shocking, delivery men abandoned a stuck sofa after failing to get it upstairs. So they just left it there. I would too after a while. Like, this job sucks. I'm sweating. I'm gonna go take a lunch break and never come back. Hey, get fired. So what? I'll go work for Amazon. Mysterious white spots are appeared in the ocean. Nobody knows why. It's a shark cum. Alright. Member of Congress reads AI-generated speech on the House floor. Dog shoots owner dead. You know, they say that dogs can call 911 and save lives. Well, not this time. It's like a white dude with a beard. Oh, that's a shame, dude. There's no story here. It shows the picture. Corey Mills hands out dummy grenades to House members. Florida wanted revenge against HOA, so he set his condo on fire, Florida cops say. Oh, Florida. You're so wacky. How to be 18 years old again for only $2 million a year. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to be 18 again. Middle-aged tech, I don't know. You want to read the article, you read it. But, yeah, it's a lot there. Why Sandy waves turn bright pink. Our Titanic conservative theory has millions of minds blown on TikTok. You got me thinking. Michigan man's UP tree. Stand sabotage, created trapdoor. Hunted, fell 20 feet. Flavor enhanced spoons and chopsticks could make food taste better. How classified documents became a schoolgirl's show and tell. A known possible explosive device that prompted execution was an egg. Those eggs are expensive nowadays. Thanks a lot, Biden. ChatGTP bot passes a law school exam. That thing is smart. Topless woman breaks into church and destroys the Jesus statue. A lot of voters in that church. You know, these guys were just saving their loads. Airport workers sucked into jet engine was completely warned to stand back. Oh boy. Stand back. That's scary. Rattlesnake bursts gnarled two-headed baby. South African Park says. Japanese YouTuber's pet fish commits credit card fraud against owner while playing Pokemon. Humanity may reach singularity within just 7 years, trend shows. Authentic Splash Mountain water sells on eBay after ride closes at Walt Disney World. 8-year-old Indian Diamond Harris chooses to forgo earthly possessions and becomes a nun's parents under fire. There's a lot going on there. You make a joke. Now you be funny. Earth's inner core may have started spinning on a direction, study says. Endangered vulture dies. Unusual death at Dallas Zoo. His string of suspicious incidents continue. Ontario couple tracking lost baggage, shocked the Air Canada gave it to charity. Dog shoots and kills a man on his Kansas hunting trail. I think I just read that. Unless that's another story. Dogs are just killing people. And they're supposed to love people. Man's best friend, my ass. Children's clock firm asked to rebrand by Rolex lawyers. Police, okay, I read that same article. Florida man attacks ATM with hammer. I might have read this last week. I think we're coming to the end here, folks. But yeah, that's it. But I just want to say that Burger Planet was in New York City this week, and he got stream sniped. Nothing happened, but some guy tried to give him paper towels. He shouted out IP2, which is a network that Burger Planet is shunned on, but you know he's on there. And then this nice young Cheeto I've been talking about, he had this 18-year, 19-year-old girl. She was a whale, big fat girl, Mexican girl, on his stream, and he fucked her on stream, and he passed it over to his homie Adam, who's in his 40s, and she was giving him roadhead, and she was drinking. Well, some troll sent the stream to her parents, which we all knew what happened, and the parents freaked out, and now the little girl can't admit she's a slut, so now she's saying that they drugged her and everything, and that she might sue or whatever, but this is why you don't mess with girls that young, folks. This is why. Because number one, they can lie about their age. And number two, once their mommy and daddy finds out she's a little whore, then she's going to start lying and saying, he gave me drugs and he gave me alcohol. The alcohol does not make you give roadhead, honey. It does not say that in the bottle of any alcohol. If you give roadhead, you are a wild slut. Not complaining. You're a fun girl. But the alcohol does not make you do that. You can blame it on the the alcohol. You can blame it on the Well, folks, that's it. Another awful episode up my ass. Once again, I'll be on the Josh Jack Network channel. Hopefully, see you folks back in a week on the other channel. If not, whatever. What are you going to do? And that is it. I'll see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.